Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Johnny. Today we're going to be installing a video doorbell. Now, a lot of thought went into getting this doorbell. There's a lot of different kinds. There's a lot of different features. There's a lot of different, all kinds of stuff when it comes to a video doorbell. You'd think that, hey, I just go buy the Ring doorbell, right, and we're done. Let me tell you why I picked this doorbell over the Ring and other doorbells as well. Different features that this has. This is the, I don't know how you say it, this is Eufy maybe? Or Eufy. I've heard some people call it Eufy. It just doesn't sound right. I'm going to call it Eufy, whatever it's really called. It's this. So this is the 2K version. Now, at the time that I did my research buying it, this had a better resolution than all the other ones, the Rings and all that stuff, as well as a couple other features that I want to point out. One of my main sticking points is that, and this might not be a big deal for you, but it's a big deal for me, is that I don't want to buy any monthly subscription fee, right? So this has no monthly fee. Usually, like on the Ring and the Nest and whatever the other ones, you have to pay a monthly fee for cloud storage, okay? You might get a first month or 2 or 3 free, but eventually you'll have to pay, but not with this. This has the storage in this device right here, right? So the first thing for me is no monthly fee. Pretty fair, even if it's so small. I mean, $2, $3, $5. I still don't want to pay a monthly fee. Okay, I've got enough. I don't need any more. So, but if you're fine with it, that's good. Doesn't matter. But for me, the big number one thing: no monthly fee. Okay, you get this thing here which sits inside your house, so even if your video doorbell gets ripped off, you know, someone takes this crowbar and rips it off your door or whatever, rips off the wall, you still got the video stuff, you know, inside your house. So that's real secure. So a couple of different features on here that I also wanted to talk about is that this one had, along with other ones, they have a different kind. This one's battery powered. Now, why would I choose battery powered versus powered from your existing wiring? Let me show you. All right, so here's the front door. As you're walking up to it, can you see where the doorbell is? No, you cannot. Should be right here somewhere, right? Right here, right here. Where's the doorbell? It's stuck way over here in the corner. Way over here in the corner. So if I were to take this off and put the video doorbell here, right here, then no one would even notice, right? They'd walk up to the door and say, "Hey, man, where's the doorbell at?" Like they do now. So I'm just gonna take that off and use this Eufy, right, doorbell, and I'm just gonna stick it right there on the door, just right there. So when anyone walks up, they click the doorbell, or it detects or whatever, and they can use that. Now it's battery powered. This battery, but you might say, "Oh, well, I don't want to change batteries." Yeah, I don't want to change batteries either. But these batteries are 180-day battery life. That's half a year, which is okay for me. I mean, I could go around every 6 months and change the battery, which would save me a lot of headache from moving that doorbell over here, which I don't want to like drill holes through walls and stuff, or don't want to pay anybody. So that's why I've just got this one here that I'm going to put right there. So let's go ahead, and I think that's the main features, right? Not the wired one, and I'll put a link to the wired one in case you really have a doorbell that is actually by your front door, and I will put a link to the battery powered one as well. But the battery powered one for me, stick it on here. The free, no monthly fee for the free and secure local storage, and it also works with Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa. Okay, so 2K doorbell. We'll go ahead and unbox it. Let's see what all the... All right, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. The features, right? The clear view, 2K resolution, HD resolution, 180-day battery life. It's weatherproof. It has to be for outside. Free 16 gig local storage. From what I understand, that cannot be upgraded, but I think 16 gigs should be fine if it records over, if it does the rolling recording. For your eyes only, secure locally, okay. Who's there? Receive facial snapshot notifications, so you can quickly check who's at the door. Respond in real time. Speak directly to anyone who approaches your front door via two-way audio. And of course, it works with the voice assistant. So let's go ahead and open this box up. All right. So you got your little decals for your front door. You got something for step 4. Keep that there. But you can, you got the decals to warn people you're protected. And you got your quick start guide, which we will definitely read as we always do. Okay. Got the Eufy. It's nice. It's a pretty heavy thing, so it feels quality. Not that the heaviness of a product tells you what quality it is, but that's one of my little things. And then we got the base station. Look at that base station. That sits inside your house. I think that you hook up the router or something. We'll see how that works out. And I'm sure these are all the accessories. Yeah, you got your LAN cable. Looks like your network cable. Yeah. Got your power cord for the, probably for the, these two are probably for the base station. Okay. And you got your USB cable, looks like. And you got your little Eufy key. How cool is that? That's pretty neat. And then you got your little step 5 or appendix 3-4. So got a step 4, a step 5. Look at that, step 5 or appendix. They even labeled a, oh, don't forget this little thing. I thought that was part of the box, but it's not. Okay. Okay, so we got the housing. They give you the steps, huh? This side up, step 5 or appendix 3.4. Step 5, appendix 3.4, and that's it. Yeah, so they really hype up the fact that you don't have to pay the extra monthly fees, which is the reason why I bought it. So it must be working. So all the stuff that comes in the box right there. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Step 1. All right, let's take a closer look at this. Let's remove that film before we use it. This right here is the actual unit. Let's take a look. There's your camera, obviously. So the motion sensor is right here. If you can see that or not, there's a little motion sensor there. The microphone is that one right there. Okay. The camera lens obviously is the big camera lens. Ambient light sensor is this one right here. So night mode. Let's check out night mode. LED ring is this one here. So when somebody rings it, it'll light, I guess. And then the doorbell button is this big button right there where people press, and the ring will show around the button. And the speakers down here. So that's what you got on the back. You got the USB charging port. Let's see here. Pull that out. Yep, USB charging port. Okay, good. Sync reset button. That one right there. Boom. Power terminals for existing doorbell wire, optional. Okay, so even if you bought this, it sounds like that, even if you bought this for battery powered, it sounds like you can actually use it plugged in as well. So that's good. All right, so how the system works. The video doorbell includes 2 parts, okay? One is the video doorbell at your door, this right here. The other is the home base 2 in your house. That's this right here. It says this one, the name of this is the home base 2 right there. Okay. So this goes in your house. This goes on the door. The video doorbell detects motion at your porch and allows you to answer the door anytime and anywhere. Okay. The home base stores video clips on its built-in storage. Okay, it's built in. When someone rings the doorbell, people in the house will be notified. Step 1, connect the home base. Connect the home base to the internet. Okay, first we're going to take this, and we need to take this using the Ethernet cable, this cable here. We're going to plug it into the router. The LED indicator turns blue. This may take up to 1 minute when home base 2 is ready for setup. So we'll plug it into the router and look for that light to turn blue. Okay, let's go find the router. So the router, for me, let's move all this stuff here. All right, it's all the way over here. Oops. Gotta delete that part. Alright, so the router is all the way in the corner here, right next to this fish tank over here, right next to my dog. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Sammy. Say hi to everybody. Alright, now get out of the way. Sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. Gotta get in here. Oh, no. So we're gonna connect. I'll actually move this thing so it'll be easier to look at. All right, so the first step we want to do is connect the home base to the router. Okay, so we got the home base here. We got the router, whatever internet router you have. You might have a different one than me, but we want to connect. We want to plug this in using this. Okay, using this power supply here. I'll plug that in. Put it in here. Okay, right there on that hole. Take this and plug it into the wall. Alright, you see the red power light come on. So the power's coming to it. We're going to take this cable here that came with it. It's called a network cable, Cat 5 you might hear, and we're going to plug it into the router and plug it into the home base. So you take this, and you plug it in here, this one right here, okay, where it snaps. The snap is on the bottom. If you ever want to pull this out, you're going to have to hold the snap, okay, hold that little piece. Push that little piece down or else you'll break it. So, like that, okay? Same thing with this side, goes into the router. And you might wonder, which hole in the router do you put it in? Any of these that say Ethernet, you can plug it in just fine. It doesn't really have any particular care of which one you put it in there, so plug it in any one of those. We'll pick number 1 just because I'm a linear kind of guy. Alright, heard the snap, good. Now it's plugged in. We can see that on the home base the green light's flickering on. It's getting connection.
Welcome to Eufy Security. Follow the instructions in Eufy Security app to set up the system.
Wow. So once you plug it in, it tells you follow the instructions on the app. Okay. So we're going to download the app. Okay. The app is this app right here. Eufy. I guess it's called Eufy. That's what she said. So I'm going to download that app real quick and then follow the on-screen instructions. All right, so the app setup was really simple. It just connected the home base to the network, as well as connected the. And what it didn't say what it didn't say in the instructions, and I was kind of trying to figure out, is when I turn this thing on, I had to go into select a new device, add a new device, and add a video doorbell. And then it told me to click the button and then press the sync button. So that's a tip right there that you might run into. But after you set this up, you'd want to add a device and set this up. Both of these are set up, and it'll tell you, hey, the device has been added. So it has some nice, good voice instructions with it, so that's good. But these two are set up, so let's take a look and see what they do. All right, so now we're going to test it out. We're going to go ahead and pretend like this thing is mounted on the wall, just to see if it works. We're going to press the button as if I'm a visitor walking up to my door, and you'll hear that it dings like someone's ringing the bell, so you'll be able to hear it. And it notifies you on the screen here that someone's ringing the doorbell. So let's take a look and see what it looks like outside. So let's go ahead and finish setting this up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and finish setting this thing up. It works, and I'm going to follow the instructions on how to install it. So let's go ahead and go to the next step. All right, so finding a mounting spot, it says that you want to make sure your zones are good. Take the video doorbell to the front door and check the live view on the app at the same time. Find a location where you can get the desired field of view. All right, let's look. I don't know. I'm going to set it around here, right there. So we'll look in the. All right, so we're going to go ahead and set the mounting bracket up. So it comes with the wedge if you were going to use this at an angle. In this circumstance, we're not. So we're just going to use this as part of step 5, this side up. So we're going to use that, as well as we're going to need to drill some holes. So I'll go ahead and get a saw. Sorry, not a saw. You don't drill with a saw. I'm going to go ahead and get a drill and drill with. So there's 2 ways to mount. First one is mount the doorbell on a wooden surface, which I'm not going to do. Mount the doorbell on a surface made of hard material, so that's the door. I think it's a steel door. If you're mounting on a hard surface like brick, concrete, stucco, drill 2 holes with a 6mm drill bit using the positioning card, which is this here. That's what this card can, step 4. Okay. So we'll put that on the door, drill 2 holes using the drill, and then we will attach the plate. Boom, like that on the door. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so I got the guide up. It is actually a peel sticker guide, so you can just peel it, but I was afraid that I wouldn't put it on right the first time, so I just taped it. And kind of centered it on the door and made sure that it was level using this level. So level as can be. So I'll go ahead and drill those holes there for the real mount. All right, so we got the holes drilled, and I've got the anchors put in there. I don't know if you can see, but I just pushed in the anchors. Push it in there like that. It goes all the way through, and then I'll put the base on like that, or the mount, sorry, put the mount on like that, and then screw it in using these screws. All right, so all that's left now is just to attach the doorbell to the mount. Let's go ahead and remove the film before use. So we'll go ahead and tear that film off. Whoops. don't drop your doorbell or else all that'll be for naught. And go ahead and tilt it in. Tilt it in. Hear that snap, and it's done. There's your doorbell. Look at that, huh? Look at that. Is that a nice doorbell or what? Walk up to the doorbell, ring the thing. You can hear the ring. Okay, and then I'll show you what. All right, well, that's it. In case you want to recharge it or anything, you'll need this little this tool. So keep this thing in handy in your desk or something, and you need to hold this into this this little notch right here, right there, and pull it out like that, and then you can recharge it. Next time I recharge it in 6 months, I'll show you. Anyways, there you go. Now we're going to go ahead and configure what it looks like and configure the zones. You can actually check out the zones where it will detect movement and stuff. So we don't want to detect a zone right here where it would automatically flicker every time a car passed by, right? So, you know, like that, we don't want it to give me a notification. We kind of want it right here. So hopefully hopefully I'll be able to make the zones. Let's give it a shot. All right, guys, there you have it. That's the Eufy doorbell camera, video doorbell, whatever you want to call it. Give me a like, comment down below what video camera, video doorbell you like using, and let me know if this would be something that you want to use too. I'm not sponsored or anything, I just need a video doorbell because you saw my situation, but I would definitely recommend this. I'll leave a link to this in the description below or right up here somewheres. So go ahead and get you one of these. I'll also leave a link to the drill and the level that I showed you earlier. So I will continue to use this and to monitor it and give you updates on it after about 6 months or so, next time I have to change the battery or whatever. But I'll keep using this and let you know if I recommend this or not by then. But right now, I'll give it a thumbs up. It was easy to install, it was easy to set up, it was easy to configure. So pretty much, even for a guy like me, you know, it was pretty easy. So I definitely give it a thumbs up, and hopefully you do too. Give me a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that you do. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys, and catch you on the next one. Peace out.